best known for their prolific acting performances.
Whatever person want to say this is a love or whatever, ये मेरे लिए यही है मेरा काम है.
They're starring in a new web series, Dill Bekarar.
I'm playing a very important role. I have a very important role, and it's a very colorful role.
NewsX India A-List proudly recognizes Raj Babbar and Padmini Kolhapure for excellence in acting.
Hello and welcome. I'm Uday Pratap Singh. You're joining us on this special interview as part of our NewsX A-List series on NewsX. मेरे साथ आज दो ऐसे अभिनेता जुड़ रहे हैं जिनका कोई भी इंट्रोडक्शन की जरूरत नहीं है. Yes, I'm talking of course about Raj Babbar and Padmini Kolhapure ji, who of course are living legends of our Indian film industry, but they're all set to be seen very soon with Dill Bekarar on Hotstar. In a new special which is set in the 80s, and that's why it's great that we have stars of the 80s, big stars of the 80s joining us today on NewsX. So welcome both of you firstly. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Raj Babbar ji, let me begin with you first. What attracted you to this show? Now you give very less time to the entertainment industry because you're busy with your politics as well, and of course your family time. So is show mein kya khas tha? What drew you to it?
I attracted him.
That's true. कोई शक नहीं है. उधर मैं because मेरी first priority is my work and little time मेरे लिए बाकी तमाम चीजें जो हैं मैंने ठीक है I gave a lots of time to everything, but I thought कि this is मेरी पहचान यही है. मैं जो भी आज राज बब्बर के नाम से जाना गया हूँ वो इस मुंबई इस हिंदी फिल्म इंडस्ट्री अपने एज ए परफॉर्मर मुझे लोगों ने पहचाना है और आज भी मैं कहीं भी चला जाऊं तो सबसे पहले मेरा यही आता है कि एक्टर देन अदर एडजेक्टिव व्हाटएवर आई एम. तो ना दिस इज तो मुझे खुद को भी इस बात का रियलाइजेशन है कि मैं नहीं मुझे अपनी प्रायोरिटी इसी एक्टर को देनी चाहिए जिसने मुझे पहचान दी है, जिसने मुझे सोसाइटी में जगह दी है. सो दैट्स व्हाई आई फील कि माय प्रायोरिटी एंड माय फर्स्ट थिंग whatever person want to say this is a love or whatever, ये मेरे लिए यही है मेरा काम है. Now second thing कि what attract तो definitely मुझे जब ये सब्जेक्ट सुनाया गया और सब्जेक्ट सुना मैंने पढ़ा था एक जमाने में बहुत ही सरसरी सा पढ़ा था लेकिन बहुत ही चर्चित किताब थी. It was a best seller at that time and आज का तो मुझे नहीं मालूम लेकिन दोज प्राइसी ठाकुर गर्ल्स तो उस मेरी याद थी उसकी. और फिर जब हबीब साहब ने सुनाया अडॉप्ट जिस तरह से किया तो मुझे आई फेल्ट वेरी नाइस बिकॉज इट्स अ वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग सब्जेक्ट व्हिच ही हैज मेड इट एंड वेरी ब्यूटीफुल रोल व्हिच आई एम डूइंग. एलन ठाकुर, जस्टिस एलन ठाकुर, लक्ष्मी नारायण ठाकुर. सो दिस इज अ वेरी ब्यूटीफुल एंड आई आल्सो बिकॉज इन दिस सब्जेक्ट व्हिच आई फाउंड that innocence of 80s, this magic era of 80s, how beautifully he has created that romance, that comics, that comedy. Yeah. So now this is all things are there in this, and idealism also is there. Yeah. So now this is nothing you can say this. That the USP of the 80s, people used to think that the evil is a corruption, the corrupt is a evil. And these fiery girls, my 5 daughters, they are the brilliant and also very fiery, very ambitious. So it is a very interesting thing which have attracted me. And of course, when he narrated me, and after I got to know this, कि Padmini ji, Padmini Kolhapure ji, and Poonam ji are doing this. Oh, मैंने कहा, okay, अब तो जबरदस्त कॉन्फिडेंस हुआ हमारे सामने. कोई नया नहीं, हम ही वहाँ पे मेजॉरिटी में. लेकिन शहर and अक्षय, it is a beautiful actors, बहुत ही अच्छे एक्टर हैं. They are very very energetic kind of people. मजा आया सबके साथ में काम करके.
So you're happy the young generation is, I mean, the industry is in safe hands with the young generation. Okay.
Oh yes,
That's also
very
something
much.
important. Yes.
They are so energetic, brother. We
Yes.
should say this.
Yes.
We
Let
are
me get in
safe.
Padmini ji. Let me get in Padmini ji at this point. In fact, as you said, जैसे आपने कहा कि ये series जो है किताब पे आधारित है, those Pricey Thakur girls, and I still remember I covered the launch of this book also in Delhi.
Oh.
I remember when Anuja Chauhan launched the book, Sonam Kapoor had come from Bombay to launch it, and तब से ही ये किताब चर्चा में थी. A lot of people were very intrigued. I remember the launch as well about the subject and the premise. So I remember that very vividly. But Padmini ji, coming to you, what drew you to this topic? In fact, Rajji is doing less work, but you are doing even lesser work. And you've not been working for a long time, but we keep seeing small films of yours which keep coming. But what attracted you to this, and will this lead you to do more work, because this is a new medium as well in which you are debuting? The medium of OTT through Hotstar.
Yes. So the first attraction was, of course, Mr. Habib Faisal. I've seen his work, and he's a brilliant director. After working with him, I realized truly how meticulous he is, how particular he is. And this script and this story demanded a lot of, nuances to recreate the 80s era, which he's done brilliantly. I mean, obviously, it's obvious that he's lived that era and he knows a lot about it. Mm-hmm. We've lived there, we've been there, done that. Mm-hmm. So it wasn't very difficult for Raji or probably Poonam or me to do this. More challenging probably for the youngsters, because they don't know what the 80s era was. So I'm sure they had to really work on, on every little thing. So my first attraction was Habib sir. Second thing is then you wonder, okay, who's the production house? It was Smriti Shinde and Bobby Arora of Sobo Films. So that, and then the OTT platform, which is Disney Plus Hotstar. So what better could I ask for? You have Raj Babbar, Poonam Dhillon, Akshay, Seher, Aditya, all, this entire ensemble cast. And plus, of course, now to top it all, my role.
Yeah.
It being a web series, it kind of runs into a few episodes. So it's not like I'm playing a primary character in it, but yes, I'm playing a very important role. I have a very important role, and it's a very colorful role, which I was quite amused while performing. And every time I would finish my shot, I would just look back and I would just laugh and I say, within I was like, oh my God, what am I doing? It's really beautiful. When you're an actor and when you're performing such challenging roles. It's very interesting. Like you realize like what you can, what an actor can come out with, with a good director with you and good co-actors. I think you can just create magic.
Okay. And what memories were rekindled as well with Raj Babbar ji and Poonam Dhillon on the sets for you?
With Poonam, see, I have worked with Poonam off and on. We are friends. We meet very often. So with her, it was like part of an ongoing, thing. With Raji, I mean, his look, his entire demeanor that is created for Dil Bekarar is very interesting. And of course, I literally went down memory lane. I had so many things, that were coming back of the past and our work together. Having said that, there was definitely a huge comfort level because we work together and one is always learning from one another.
Okay. From the 80s to the 2020s, Raj Babbar ji, what all has changed for you, as an actor and sets में क्या फर्क अब आप देखते हैं जब आप shoot करते हैं? What is the big difference that you see around you now and in the country also?
I don't think so. For an actor, कि बहुत बड़ा कोई change है उधर, because क्या actor के लिए for any medium, either is a TV, digital or the cinema, he has to perform, he has to emote, he has to give whatever the best to the performance. So for him, for an actor, she or he, but I don't think any change is there. Definitely, there is, as Mr. Padmini ji was saying this, there is lots of comfort level today, and there lots of specialization is today. You can see that every department has so many specialists, so many people, and everybody is assigned to somebody. So now that, and the direction also have so many departments to look after. So now these things are there, and the very meticulous. When the Habib Faisal kind of a director, उसको तो कुछ चाहिए ही नहीं, लाइन से लेके और सेट तक या कपड़ों से लेके, so he needs absolutely 80s means 80s, Ellen Thakur means Ellen Thakur. So those kind of things are there, and I appreciate the way the things are moving today, and lots of help to the actor also. ऐसी बात नहीं है कि actors जो है actors के लिए, and of course this digital platform which I'm sharing first time. So for me, this is a Disney Plus Hotstar. This is something which is मेरे लिए एक excitement के साथ साथ एक ये भी चीज है कि चलो मेरी presentation जो है, बिल्कुल, for the digital platform, this is the first thing. Chalo, at least I am being, that is a proper way I'll be there. So now the thing which I feel is whatever the change which I feel, the change is one. Okay, now the people are very excited. Lots of things are there. Yeah. Time jo hai, you have to give your best. Yeah.
Absolutely, viewers are rewarding good content, you know, as well. And जैसे आप कह रहे थे, you've done a series, Pukar, you had done, but this is OTT.
But that was not an
OTT. Yeah, that was not an OTT. So it is your OTT debut. Same question to you, Padmini ji, on what all has changed. You know, you worked so much. Of course, you were a big star in the 80s to now in the 2020s. Now your son has also, you know, entered the industry as well. I interviewed him also. But for you, what all has changed for you, and did this excite you to do more work perhaps in this space?
See, I've been working since I was 6-7 years. So for me, this is my work, this is my life, this is my profession. And I think I sleep, eat, breathe movies, acting. So for me, yes, there has been a change in terms of technology. Barring that, nothing has really changed. Yes, the family has grown many-fold. You know, you have so many people with so many job opportunities now within this industry. It's become a huge multi-million, billion-dollar industry. And, you know, during our times, there was just cinema and there was, you know, Doordarshan, television. So there were many actors who were actually trying to, you know, get work, and now that has opened up. You know, with television, with cinema, with OTT, a lot of avenues have opened up. A lot of jobs have been created and opened up. Every department, like Rajji said, first it used to be just one dress man and one, you know, dress designer. And then, you know, now it is like a whole lot of them, whole bunch of them, you know, whether you talk about PR. Okay, there was one Bunny Rubin, one Gopal Pandey. That's all I can think of. You know, 2, 3, just gine chune. Now it's like so many PR agencies, so many.
True. Okay, I think we've just lost Padmini J there, but she was, of course, telling us about how the industry has changed. So we leave it at that. We've run completely out of time. My thanks to both of you for joining us on this special show. और मैं उम्मीद करता हूं कि आपके दिल बेकरार को दर्शक अपने दिल से बहुत प्यार दें. Thank you both for joining.
Thank you so much, Uday. Thank you so much.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.